Way to shame.
Bye.
And then
Welcome back.
hey,
There we go.
Alright. There's everyone. Wait, how did Ren join the stream if she's not even here?
Well, she is. It's just that, you know, if you keep the window open, anything you like close or stream next will still be pop up. So.
Yeah, automatically transitions over.
Nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Cat, got your tongue?
Yeah, I'm just testing it. I'm recording the final chapter just for, you know, the sake of memory. Commemorating the moment.
That.
Say something real fast?
No.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And then we'll begin when she gets back.
Maybe.
Oh man. I feel like I'm not even in the right mindset for this, but let's do it anyway.
What do you mean?
Home, me being at home just throws me off mentally, but it's okay. We'll do it.
That.
Kyoko's hair is just very strangely shaped, I always felt.
Add just the cup noodles on it, and then there you go. Walking advertisement. The ultimate noodle girl.
She does make me make me want to eat cup noodle. I'll be real. I didn't need that bun that she gave me. I just couldn't eat the cup noodle that she fell down with.
I just memes around this.
I know.
Ha 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 ha. Dying for a supply of cup noodles.
A body is about to be discovered.
Oh yeah, it's like it's what I posted. It was like a meme art. It's a meme art, and I was like, "Yep."
That's so funny.
The body is nothing.
So are we doing half of the trial tonight?
Yeah.
Yep. And then we can do the other half either tomorrow, if I'm not busy, or Monday.
Well, hopefully we do it early tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna message Vector.
Maybe Monday, maybe day. Because I'll be like when Neutral's back to his place, and I don't know if we'll have like a day break from it. Because we've been just going straight with it since.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. Oh, hold on.
I'm just seeing if he's gonna be home tomorrow, or if he's working.
Big good noodles.
Oh my god. Monday. Leon, Kitty, Giddy, Chihiro, Celeste, Nike.
What are you doing?
The
Or
meme
looking
I
at-
posted.
Oh.
So good.
Oh.
The creator
Oh,
of Pop
Lord.
Team has apparently been playing a game.
Oh, the Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon Masters.
Mondo Butter. Hold on. Don't look this
Oh, Ishimaru was Taka?
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. Because you guys always called him Taka, and then I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's just that I call him Ishimaru, but like, you know, Taka is like the shorter name of it.
Yeah, Ishimaru
His first name.
Kiyotaka.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Pickle, I didn't tell you this, but like, did you know they have...
Jungle Bongos.
So, so I already told Nucho about this, but do you know that this game also had like cut out unused executions for like characters who are already dead that were like killed?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, so
Pretty sure.
like the victims specifically had like unused execution, and some of the characters that are still alive do as well.
Yeah. This entire game, I expected that Taka would be one of the culprits because I had seen an execution of him. But
I think it was a fan animation execution. That's what you saw.
yeah, it was really
But-
good though.
But
couldn't
I
tell.
think Sakura is one of my favorite unused ones, where she fights millions and millions of enemies, but then she gets like overpowered, or like the number keeps increasing, and then she
Yeah.
just gets crushed by everything.
Yeah, the bear pile. Alright,
Rage
but
and
everyone's
fire.
here?
Yeah.
Heck. Yes.
Yeah.
Turn my volume up. Okay.
Right. Am I still gonna be voicing Aoi and Kyoko?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
And you got me. Oh, what did Neutral have to eat for supper?
I'm just making sure everything
Legs.
is good. Okay.
Neutral.
Yes?
What did you have for, like, it's a radical dinner?
Sushi. It's really good.
So
Comes and dies. Ugh.
like nigiri or
Yeah, nigiri. It's really good. Love nigiri. Okay. Let's look through truth bullets. Since a lot of what's throwing me off is a lot of them are updates, not additions. So, okay. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was discovered with the other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Several rooms had been locked up until this point. Oh, please, places to check. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, biolab on the 5th, Monokuma's door in the data center on the
Bless you.
no, sorry, darn it.
And he died. Yes. Finally.
The 2nd floor of the dormitory area. In addition, the areas directly connected to Mokuro Ikosaba's death are the garden and the dojo. Monokuma control room. The Monokuma room in the data center open to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind has been issuing commands to the Earth-signed robot. God dang it. Tarp. The tarp found in the garden has played a part in Mukuro's murder. Biolab has been stamped onto the corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there is no doubt that this tarp came from there. Mukuro Ikosaba's profile. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope's Peak. In addition, her physical features were as follows: 5'7", 97 pounds, 31, 22, 32. Kyoko confirmed the corpse matches these characteristics. The ultimate despair. The phrase ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group. 1 year ago, the group brought about the single worst event in human history. They were motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. Hidden room present. There is a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster and Kyoko's father. Kyoko and the headmaster photo. In this hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, the both are smiling. Headmaster's e-handbook. An emergency handbook has been found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Locker notebook. The notebook was found in a locker on the 2nd floor of the dorms. Yasuhira's name was written on the inside and has notes from a different number of classes. Locker pocketbook. The pocketbook was found in a locker on the 2nd floor of the dorms, and based on what was written inside, it is to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled in the last page of the notebook. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Biolab secret. The biolab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. Biolab lights. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems that blue light comes on to indicate a slot is occupied. The number of blue lights, counting the slot with Mokuro's body inside, comes up to a total of 9. Group photo. The photo depicts all of Hope's Peak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Mokuro is in the picture while Makoto is not. Excuse me. Could that mean all the students are working together somehow? Genocide Jack's memory. It would seem that Choko and Genocide Jack share a certain fundamental knowledge. Their individual memories are separate. Kyoko's account. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. Interview DVD. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all of Hope's Peak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. And that is all the data we have. This is going to be a tough one.
Oh yeah.
Trial start. Alright.
It's
Since this will be the
Right
final
on.
class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if
Wait,
you
what?
can't,
Oh. He's standing right beside me.
Yeah, because there's like the empty seat in between you and between Hiro and Aoi.
Yeah.
then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
one question
you're
for
taking
you.
this serious, huh? Are you
Of course.
feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Whoa.
Don't bother.
Okay.
I already know the answer.
Huh. That makes sense,
You're all the
right?
mastermind, aren't you? You're allowed
Oh.
to get me.
Oh.
Never
I'm
mind.
right, aren't I?
I guess
knew it.
I fooled myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I got the win.
Oh god.
I actually thought he had a good idea though for a second.
mastermind. Headmaster's Handbook, Monokuma File, interview.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Haven't
I
you?
have evidence, so I know I'm right.
I know I'm right.
Hey, you
Right?
stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Huh.
Whoa.
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence.
Everyone's
to present,
picture.
Evidence that
It was
proves
everyone except for the
everyone
person.
Other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Okay. That's freaky.
Yep.
So he doesn't think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap of Monokuma set. He set it up so that we would suspect each other.
You guys have all been working. I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence
Pardon
that
me if I
proves
miss. My
everyone
mouse is
other
kinda
than
weird
me
right
has
now.
been working together.
It's fine.
What? Wait.
As
all
long
this
as you
doesn't
can
make
look
any
at it,
sense.
it'll be fine.
How can the three of us each have that kind of...
Nice slowdown. Wow. Literally the second it showed up.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You two?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah.
That is Fumi's execution right
Wait,
there.
but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
Oh.
see? I'm the only one not in it.
Huh.
It's a different
Excuse
one.
me, one.
Oh my god.
Look at Sucker. I want to just look at this.
Yeah, there's Celeste right there in the back.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
And then there's
There's
Mukuro.
Yeah. Look at Chihiro and Junko recreating the Dio Jotaro shot.
oh,
Wait, what?
oh, it's
Oh.
Chihiro's like, oh, you're approaching. Oh no, I think it's Junko. Oh, you're approaching me.
I can't
you're
program you.
You're approaching him.
This is really cute.
Wow. Anyone notice that Chihiro's actually wearing the girl's uniform?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. And then there's Hagakure having like the long pants.
Yeah. I figured as much. In which case?
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Oh boy.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Don't be such an idiot.
Hey.
This one too. It's just like I thought. Oh my
And then
god.
Hifumi's gonna get executed.
Hey,
Still big
It's Leon. I wonder if he still has my crystal ball.
Look
And
at
I like,
look at Toko. I realized that in every shot, Junko's face is covered. Huh.
and look at Toko. I think. is gonna
Oh!
be
Secret in these
back one.
pictures has been
What?
revealed.
Huh.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Like a maid?
Trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Hush your mouth, Seto Kaiba.
Review
I know a
Monokuma's
student of
trap.
card games know where this goes.
Each one has certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos, and that person is the ones who got the photos.
I got it!
It's Toko.
Toko was in the
Each
photos.
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Sorry, raising my seat. There we go. That's better.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
See Junko's face? Junko's face?
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Hey, look at
Junko's
me.
face.
And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
And also, Celeste's in the same pose for each one.
I know, right?
It's creepy. I
Well,
think
her
that's
eyes
the
are
point.
actually
As
different.
long as
That
we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Is it just Byakuya killing somebody? Okay. Oh my god! How did...
Oh my
In other
god,
words,
why is there
Monokuma
four fish in the
gave
pool?
each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Yeah.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
There's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare them one more time. Where's Junko? Yeah, Junko. Byakuya's picture. Okay. Look at...
Oh yeah, look. I don't know where that fish came from.
I love Sakura.
You see Mondo in the back with a Speedo on?
Yeah, look at Mondo. Look at that hunk. Look at Celeste
Look,
again.
I'm scared of water.
look at Toko.
Toko doesn't want to.
Also, what's her name? The 16th one has got a phone in the pool.
Oh, she does have a phone.
Yeah, she has a phone in the pool.
Wait, does she not have a swimsuit?
Look at. I think that's Chihiro in there, but it doesn't show the whole body.
Chihiro just sticking her head, his head out. Okay. Okay, Junko's face. Yeah, that's Hina's picture.
Ah, she does have gloves on all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donuts.
Hiro's picture. And mine.
999.
There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo has been updated.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh.
No.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
Huh.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
No.
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. Is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
Look at that.
Are you saying he drugged
What
us?
do you mean?
Is saying drugs? Yes. Are you saying cocaine? Maybe.
Are you going to bed? No. I love you so much. The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable, but entirely horrifying reason. Is it Hangman?
It's
Oh, yep.
time.
Amnesia.
It's time. It's time to spell the sense.
And yep. Okay.
Can you spell knife?
Can you spell
Now I
knife?
understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah. We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it.
The Sayaka.
I have my bets on Junko. Something's confusing about Junko. Control room, interview, Mukuro Ikusawa.
Yep.
You're
Just
saying
getting
we all
there.
got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some
Amnesia?
kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you,
Wait, didn't he say that exact line in a previous case? When did this turn into some sci-fi fantasy? He said that before, that exact phrase. I know it.
I'm not quite sure if I remember, but yeah.
Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the
Eh.
idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid. Obviously.
Ah.
Obviously.
Even if we don't want to believe it, if it's the truth, we don't have a choice. Otherwise, we'll all die in there.
You're saying we all got fun. Since when did this turn into some kind of
Sci-fi
sci-fi
Promise
fantasy.
you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Yeah.
No,
Your
it's
face.
nothing like that.
Oh
It's
god,
a
no,
video
that's
of
what.
Inserts it
all of
into the
us
wooden podium.
being interviewed by the Hopes Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and
Oh,
you'll
they have a
see for
TV in there.
yourself.
Television.
The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
No.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something
That's a big word
else
for
on my
me.
mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
Yeah, haunted.
What question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Bet.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure
No.
are, cause it's all
Oh, yeah.
true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, really?
Yep, you all totally lost her memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
If he didn't steal the memories, they would be fine with living there forever. It's so painful. It's so painful.
Of course.
Oh my
There's no way we would all
Yo,
just
Hoagie
happen
is
to get
fake now.
amnesia at the same time.
I can't believe it.
Wait, what did you say?
How could someone just
I said to you, Hoagie, it's fake now. I stole your memories of that.
How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Until we do that. Well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Tizzy. Headmaster, control room, Mukuro profile, hidden room present, photo Kyoko.
Your Hoagie is the antenna, and your control
So
remote.
who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure? Exactly! You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here.
How can you be so sure of that?
Probably a million miles away.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Show you what the Hoagie.
So do you want to Hoagie?
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma.
Activate self-destruct sequence.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Nani?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure our true, oh my god, martini hangover. But the killing gang began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people who have taken a step in those peaks since the killing game began are those 16 students and this bagel.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
And this bagel.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
Clearly.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Cause it's
Wow,
super
he's
weird
really
how
smart to
you're
be a
the only
mastermind.
one who survived being executed.
But you did as well.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I love his nervous sprite. The Hoagie's bent
Hoagie
up.
limped.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point.
Also, you all kind of survived this far. Cool. So, I mean, okay.
Rather than wasting time
And the
bickering,
science
we should
TV.
put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's
None at all.
What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you
Bagels.
agree, Makoto?
I like how she smirked at the very end of that.
It was
Mukuro's actual
bagels.
cause of death must have been the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Body was covered with other wounds, but these are at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh? How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
Oh.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
It's amazing that they took the most upbeat Persona character and turned her into this as well.
Yep.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying in the first place? I love how their sprites change even when you're not looking at them. That's how much attention they put into them. Oh my god. In present. No. Okay.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Slimesy. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
He got more cuter. I don't know who was
She
actually.
got all those wounds? No, the profile says that she was woundless
Mukuro
when
was
she came.
the she must have been in a.
So
when
literally,
you think about, obviously,
all these white noises, it's actually thoughts of the characters.
Yeah, that's so cool to me because you can tell that they belong to the other characters. I love that so much.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact,
Yep.
it's hard
Hey,
to
bud.
imagine any
Blood!
other
Hey, Blood.
possibility.
We're partway through the last trial.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, let's do it.
Did you finish chapter 5?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow, you kill yourself. No, when I mean that, you're killing yourself.
Yes.
I think you should stop. I think you need a break, like a few days, before you go balls deep into the next chapter.
I think you do as well.
Anyways, let's continue.
Yes.
When
Where are you
examining her
so
body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Oh, that reminds me of Trauma Center.
Wow.
Mokuro's fatal injury has been added.
But if that's what killed
It was
her,
aliens then, Hector.
That
does that mean she's really
anatomy
been dead for who
chart
knows how long?
makes her what? Bulkier
That's
than
exactly
her
what it
fingers.
means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Hey.
Makoto, you said you were
No
attacked in
nails.
your room by a masked assailant.
No tattoo.
If Mukuro
drift.
had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
That ain't that who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. Mukuro.
It was me, man.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Nobody cares what you
Do you
think.
think evidence that might
I'm going
convince me
away.
otherwise?
Robots think.
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. If you compare what we know about Mukuro to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. Oh boy. Oh no, don't tell me. Okay, good. Whew. I thought it was gonna be the
Rhythm battle.
Yeah, the rhythm.
Oh, maybe. No, I'm joking.
Rhythm battle in the middle, endless argument.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Just making sure.
You're wrong.
Mukuro profile. Yeah, okay.
There's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot?
Oh.
Or could it be the hips?
Whenever they attacked me, they didn't have something Mukuro definitely had.
Right
Then,
hand.
yeah, the right hand.
Finger.
Yeah, exactly.
You never
Just making sure it says it in the profile. Single scar. Oh, it doesn't say.
Try the Monokuma file.
Single time. Stuck in the head. Metal pipe. Several days old. The hips. No, I don't think so.
No, it's totally that.
I'm gonna go with right hand.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing
Wait
their
a minute, it
face,
could be.
there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other? Is it the right hand?
Okay, so gather. Okay. Move.
What? I'm paying attention, but you know, this is the last chapter. You're on your own, kid.
No, I meant like, can you read this?
Oh.
Okay.
What? You interrupted me while I was talking. 1 point deduction.
I just wanted you to read it. Okay.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without, there's another part of the attacker we could.
Oh? And what is this? Is it the right hand?
No, that's wrong.
The Gather one's freaking name.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A
You got this,
representation of Fenrir.
Kodo.
In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Could the body of... Oh, I just realized the mask has Monokuma's eye on top. That's funny.
Yeah, the...
So there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah,
No.
well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko,
Right.
Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about
That is you.
Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh. No snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Oh god, the hand scar. Oh, wow. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp.
Is it burnt?
It was more than just a little burned skin to cool. It was just a little more than just a burned skin.
All
Alright.
the
Press
originals.
Q. Press Q to see like the full CV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Ugh.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? Not corner just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. Can't think of anywhere else this body could have been stored beside
Got
Biolab.
it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact,
No.
I have proof.
No.
Proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. The tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again,
Biotarp.
I noticed something.
Biotarp.
I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Pepper by.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Don't you mean chicken?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Nitpicky nature. My nature is nitpicky.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the
Everybody's
biolab.
just ignoring him at this point.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
You talking about
If we look there, Junko's body won't be there.
Mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Yeah, my vote's on Junko. An inconsistency an inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think.
I like how she called him a child.
The inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
Nani?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video
Sister's
message.
still kinda cute.
I was thinking that.
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Hey, don't worry, it's crazy
Why are
taxi
you
driving
bringing
into
that up
McDonald's.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they
Dead.
really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down,
Maybe.
Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah. I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So I want to shut him up.
But
I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it.
Slam him.
Oh boy.
slam a donkey.
Slam donkey.
Oh boy.
Are you sure about this?
Soldier boy up in there.
Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
This is so
Are
cool.
you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you
It's
sure about
bad news.
We're gonna have we're gonna have some trouble now.
Are you sure about this? What do you want?
Reload. Oh, reload.
Oof, one bad.
Ah, God.
Reload. I think it's on this
Sorry.
You got.
Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
Oh, what? Biolab Oh. Biolab. Oh.
This should prove it.
Oh, I was about to say you were. you know these final strikes will get you.
Yoko's talking about is
Right on, Makoto!
lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
No, it's
And as
access to the
part of
refrigerator.
that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's
And
where
Augusta,
everyone
the
who's died
headmaster.
is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
And that doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on it is 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third.
11037.
Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth.
Butter.
Taka was sixth. Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And the victim, number 10, was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
I need a message so fast. Oh, they're not. I was just seeing if Alex wanted to come, but he's not online actually. Okay.
No. Too late.
That's right.
Going above.
Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according
wonder
to the
why
lights in
another
the
body's
biolab,
missing.
only 9 people were being stored
Yeah, a
there.
zombie.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
And if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Usually there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? Why would that make so much sense? Why would it take that? Same person, the mastermind destroyed a body, only 9 murders took place. There weren't actually 10 murders, but 9. That's why there are 9 bodies.
That's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have indeed been 10 murders. I think we can all agree on that.
Actually, you're completely right, so...
Shoot!
Brain hemorrhage!
Game over. Hoagie.
His body's been murdered. They punish for more murders than victims. Why is that? Why would it make... the same person was killed twice? The mastermind destroyed a body. Ah, darn it! Destroyed a body. Then, oh, my last one.
If
Yeah.
they were going to destroy it, no?
Yeah, okay.
It's so sad.
Shoot!
This is some edge of the seat action.
I got it.
I'm good.
What
A
about it?
smidgen of
The
health
same
is
person was
One more
killed
hit point.
twice.
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If
Why
that's
again?
the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Sounds like a bunch of hoopla.
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Oh my god! That is awesome! Sorry, I didn't mean
It's
to.
gonna become obvious.
That was just...
Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
That is... Oh my god!
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
11037.
Chihiro Fujisawa?
It's Hiro.
I think I know who.
Owada?
I think you know too.
Yep.
If you don't, then... Oh well.
Ishimaru? Hifumi
It's Taka.
Hamada?
Oh, it's Hifumi, definitely.
Celestia
No, it was Kimondo.
Bitch.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami?
Don't you dare let
No.
I invited
There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
But, no,
Also, notice that the white noise is covering the text exactly, so make sure you shoot
Yeah,
it
yeah.
before.
I figured.
Who is this someone else that was it Sayaka Maizono?
Aiming, don't feel me now.
Junko Enoshima?
Oh, okay.
You are dead.
I think he's.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
I think she should barely be alive.
No, he's probably. Oh my.
Yeah.
You are so lucky.
He only has like one lobe in his brain left.
No, just kill yourself right here.
Someone else that Mukuro was killed as?
Nah, he's gonna do this.
Nah, he's probably gonna die. This is like.
Okay.
Junko Enoshima?
No,
Oh, darn, okay.
no, you're dead. No,
Oh, you fucking did.
So what happened?
he died. He.
I tried two wrong evidences.
Yeah,
Or-
no.
Shoot!
I like imagining he takes physical damage from getting stuff wrong.
His own hugging gets smaller
Damn, you failed.
and completely disappears.
I have regular hair now. I can feel my hoagie falling off.
Uh-oh, have we already come to an end of the day? Well, it would seem you weren't unable to uncover the mystery of this scene.
Makoto! What gives, man? Get us all killed!
It's everyone. Go back.
Is this really the end?
I'm not ready to die.
Is it all over?
But I haven't given my daily, like, you know,
I refuse
tarot
to give up
reading.
yet.
Tarot, it's tarot, goddammit.
My hoagie grows strong once again.
We're talking about me, of all people.
It's
I pronounced the whole thing.
It's carrot reading, dude.
I mean, that
Tarot
does make
reading.
sense. You are kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Wait,
Me playing
Did-
Aoi is just gonna be making fun of.
wait, did I accidentally wait, hold up. Did I accidentally use Mokuro's profile instead of Mokuro's fatal injury?
You use the Monokuma file.
No, that was the second one, but for the first one, did I accidentally use Mokuro's profile?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, you use the Monokuma file.
That was for the second one. But okay, let me.
Was it Sayaka Maizono?
Fatal injury.
Junko Enoshima?
Huh? How's?
Ooh.
Maybe it's the
Okay.
last sentence that Monokuma says.
Maybe it could be, but.
Huh.
Shoot!
Okay.
Think,
Okay, let's
think
be
about
careful.
how
Is
this is
this
going.
someone
Yeah.
else that Mukuro was killed at? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
I'll just listen, I guess.
Leon Kuwata?
Yeah.
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada?
Butter.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, okay.
Hifumi Yamada?
Nope.
Celestia Lu, whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No, no, no. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Okay, it could be that one, yeah. Because after Moon, she had all over her body. There's got to be some sort of explanation that can solve this mystery. Okay. Look at those fatal injuries. Mukuro's profile.
Did you already use Mukuro's fatal injuries?
Yeah, that was the one that wasn't right.
Huh.
For the Junko one, but
Interesting.
oh wait, maybe this one will work. Because she could have the same measurements as Junko. I just can't confirm it because I can't open up the report card.
Yeah.
Can you spell knife?
Can you spell knife? Okay, and then victim at the same time. Okay, let me try Mukuro's profile.
Was it
It might not be right.
Sayaka
I don't think it
Maizono?
is.
Junko Enoshima?
Okay, yeah, okay, so we'll try it for the last one.
Damn.
This entire thing is trying to throw me off. I think that's what Monokuma's trying to do. It's actually the final one.
Who is this someone else that
I think it's the
Mukuro was
Monokuma file for the
killed
final one.
at? Was it
Because of the multiple
Sayaka
injuries.
Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
I'll try it.
Chihiro Mondo? Kiyotaka Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami?
Don't say anything about Sakura!
There's no way
Sasuke.
was murdered.
Ah, darn it!
You used the Monokuma file on that.
Yeah, because of the multiple injuries. But that,
You need a hint.
for sake of brevity, you know what?
For the sake of sanity, this is an absorb.
This is an absorb. Oh. I did not.
This is like the other one.
Okay.
Is
Because I'm gonna tell you this, all those do not contradict whatever
Was it
anything we just said.
Sayaka
Like,
Maizono?
Okay.
Based, if you just read
Junko
it and just compare
Enoshima?
everything they're trying to say,
Leon
it doesn't.
Kuwata?
Okay, gotcha.
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada?
Butter.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
That guy.
Hifumi Yamada?
That's that guy.
Celestia Lu, whatever?
That's that chick.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami?
That scary chick.
No, no, no. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
It still feels sketch. But this is my struggle that I have to make the atonement for whatever I get wrong.
Someone else that Mukuro was killed as. Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? No, that's wrong.
It could have been the other way around.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was worrying.
Junko.
Junko.
Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
remember what happened to her?
Flashbacks.
She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
Mayhaps.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. when you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered.
And the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight.
And that explains the fake nails.
Wow!
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Love you, man.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
No.
It all matches up, right?
No.
Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
I'm telling you.
What the heck, Monokuma?
Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
Okay, so that kind of debunks my Junko.
Too.
Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
So Mukuro's still alive.
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
Whoa!
So
That's messed up.
Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro? Alive? The one that's alive is Mukuro? Well then, that couldn't be possible because we still got the body notification. Junko was already dead. But, can we really believe that?
Are you speaking in character or...
I'm contemplating myself.
Okay.
Biolab secret, Biolab light, Monokuma file, Ikusaba file, Mukuro's fatal injury.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro. Then she's still alive?
Mayhaps.
There's no way!
She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
Just calm down, Tucker.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
That one.
Yeah.
But what about the tattoo? Mukuro's still alive? Can I really believe that?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro. Then she's still alive? That's right.
Go look at Biolab secret fast. Okay, that's it.
So the mastermind's true identity.
Wow.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
I'm awake.
Is Mukuro still alive?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
It has to. Yes.
Then she's still alive? That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Because
it sounded like
because
he...
wait, according to Mukuro's profile,
The body.
she was 31, 22, 32. She was flat, but Junko was like a curvaceous person. I don't know.
She wasn't.
It wasn't Mukuro. Then she's still alive?
I'll try this one.
That's right. So the mastermind's true.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Okay, I'll try this.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, that's wrong.
Nice job.
Yay.
And her tattoo.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her record.
I was thinking a little too far ahead.
Right, Kyoko?
Yep.
She
Stop
was
it.
5 foot 6
Sorry.
inches tall and weighed 97 pounds.
No, wait, that's what
Her
the mastermind was
vitals were
saying.
31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
So did she disguise herself as Junko?
If Mukuro is not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be.
There's a Monokuma.
Yes, it's Monokuma. Wait, can I actually? Okay, I can.
Yeah, you can actually select Monokuma.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
No.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Oh, and even her death sprite here looks like whatever. The hair looks similar.
Hey, look, it's looking away. You notice that?
Yeah, it is. Her face isn't showing like her other pictures. I touched her wrist to check for her pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
No.
So what does this all mean?
Absolutely.
This is
Say
so
for sure.
beyond me.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive,
Okay.
It must be wrong.
then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
Yeah.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Uruko, disguise yourself. That's my.
I'm now 40% sure Makoto's got this.
No!
Back.
Come on, Makoto.
There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Disguise.
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could be that Junko's not the one that died? If it wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Disguise.
Can you spell knife?
Can I spell knife? Disguise. Oh. Wait, oh, this isn't what I expected.
Hopefully you don't screw up.
I did. Hold up. Okay, let me. Tap. Disguise. Wig. Tattoo. Tattoo.
Funking emoji.
Tattoo. Disguise. Costume. False course. Rap.
Start with R.
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that. Okay.
Rob.
Rep. Huh? Red. Is it the... Oh, I missed it. Fret black. Replaced.
Now I understand.
I thought it was replica, but it was replaced.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really think
I had the same thing.
What if
way
she
too
switched
much
places
neutral.
with
Yeah, I'm
someone
sorry.
else?
You should just tone it down a bit.
I'm
That's how
sorry.
you give yourself
That's just my mindset.
Switch places? That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's
Like,
height
I don't know
and
what you're
weight
talking
and
about.
everything
Like.
matched Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but
I feel as though we can
that
actually
had to be
finish this
Junko
trial
who got
tonight.
stabbed to death, right?
Maybe.
Why don't we just listen to Makoto?
Yeah, you're saying they switched?
We can
When
listen to
could
the
they
Hoge
even
guy
have
himself.
done that?
Ow.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
That's very untoko of her.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe
Come
the
on,
whole
man.
idea is wrong.
Donuts.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out to explain how they could have switched. At the moment of death. They switch after death. The beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched,
Look at
then
all
they
this
wouldn't
pepper
have had to
visible.
switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met?
Hi, Lizzie.
Lizzie! Hey. We're playing some Dango Bongo.
Get out if you're gonna do that.
No. Hope you're having a great day. We're playing some Danganronpa.
You're left.
Hello there.
You are.
That music was really fitting.
It was really fitting.
I don't know what's going on.
It's actually Mukuro all along?
Berries with the boys. Yeah, we're playing
We'd already met her?
Danganronpa. Or we're watching Nico play
What if
Danganronpa.
she was just pretending to be Mukuro? I'm sorry, Junko, fuck.
Where's there two Junkos?
That explains on the very beginning when we met Junko. Naegi was like, "Wait, you don't look like how you look in the magazines," and she said, "Oh yeah, Photoshop."
Like a normal conversation with her.
When we first
What kind
met,
of person
none
fakes
of us
that?
knew who
But
anyone
like
else
at the
was.
very last bit of the game, Lizzie. So
Yeah.
yeah, just saying.
I hope
Or
we're doing
have
well.
you seen like
So
the anime?
Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
Bet. Not very.
and we never would have known the difference.
No.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Excuse me.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Bangers? Oh.
Maybe she used makeup.
Yeah.
She could have hidden it with
Foundation.
foundation or something like that.
Yep.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked
Glad I
Makoto.
had to do it, okay? I had to make it.
Alright.
But too bad for you,
Sorry, I
Monokuma.
DM'd him something.
You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure. making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
No.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So
No.
Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
And thus is the reason why Moog put Junko so low on his tier list.
There's many reasons
What's
to say
wrong?
that.
Lost the will to fight back.
I think he's just afraid.
Get
Afraid?
fucked.
What's that
Aye.
mean? Afraid.
Get fucked.
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Farewell!
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, not just once, but twice. The first time was during the latest investigation. Oh boy. Skeleton.
Think about it.
I know.
Think about what happened that did something.
I know.
That did something.
Okay, look here.
Come on,
It was
Joe.
me, Nayagi.
Okay, it was. I believe it was this one. Ah, darn it.
For the sake of sanity and for the sake we're getting close to the second part of the trial, it is the interview DVD.
Oh, really? Oh.
Think about what happened.
Okay. I need a corner more from. Shoot! Not just once, but twice. Interview DVD. In between memory such interview. Oh!
Exactly, it's just right there.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster,
It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
I dropped honey on it.
Oh, damn it. What? So you just happened to drop honey on it just now?
Yeah, I blame Winnie the Pooh. One of Premier, right?
you made
That's not how I
sure
remember
couldn't
that.
finish
I mean-
watching the video. And the
Like the
reason you
Martini
did
flashback.
that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh,
No.
yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Oh boy. Oh no, please not again. Okay.
Yes.
No! No! Please no!
Oh boy.
Suffer. This is despair, Neutral.
Not the minigame!
Try to target all of them at once and then fire.
Yeah. It's a lot faster.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Could have gave you like that tip, before, but I just want to see how you learn from this.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening.
Oh my god, Neutral.
say something.
Grar.
Say a little faster, please.
Punishment is waiting for you. That's impossible. This should be
Yes.
Nice job.
My god. My god.
The video
I totally
wasn't the
believed
only
in you,
thing you
Kodo.
tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it
Spaghetti
just a
ass.
little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The users permitted to comment all these pictures.
Jesus. Okay, hold on. Neutral, take a breather.
Neutral, chill out.
I'm
bro. You
messing.
don't have to like
I'm
go
messing.
right through this. Lord have mercy.
You are stressing yourself over this. Just take
Take
a
a
breather.
I got it!
I'm missing.
Junko's
God.
face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Ha! The oarfish was missing all along. That's the real culprit there, Makoto.
The donuts.
The donuts.
Chihiro's making
Oh,
the
they
exact
got-
same pose
It's
in the
hard
last
to
two.
believe her face would
They
just
got
happen
replaced
to
by
be
the
hidden
bagels.
in every single picture. Don't you? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the
Isn't it
Junko in
funny
the
how
picture
Tarka's
wasn't the
elbow
Junko
caused
that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, now hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now.
Oh boy.
Okay. Neutral, take a pause.
Oh, yeah?
Take a pause.
Yes.
Okay, take a breather, get some water.
I have water right here. Oh, where is it? Oh.
Then
Jesus, you're like forcing yourself doing this. Just chill.
It's the
Just
pressure
take-
of messing up in front of five other people.
Neutral.
But also I was
We
missing.
don't care.
Okay.
We're here to enjoy it together. We're not here to like watch a competition.
Okay.
Just remember that.
If it's a spelling bee, I'll tell you the spell Czechoslovakia.
Because when you do all that,
Actually.
we feel like you're the one that's in despair.
Okay.
Bagels.
She blew up right after we met. Okay, places.
Oh god, I spit my water everywhere.
Oh no. That face of regret. Okay.
Spitters are quitters.
Neutral made me laugh. What do you want from me?
Okay. Oh, I realized this is a. Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yes, I am back.
Put on the mask. I'll skip down for now. Put on the mask. Brandish the knife. Kyoko comes in. text Makoto. The scene. Puts the mask on Junko.
Toko licks the face.
Find the body. Toko freaking dies.
Again.
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 Give him scorch marks.
Okay, so double check.
Yeah, well, first we need to do. I need to do this one. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Opens up. Okay. I thought that was a cart. That's what confused me. Okay.
Double check before we continue
Mhm.
because I'm on the other two.
Okay. Junko waves. Attacks. Face of regret. Takes the body, sets it out into the courtyard, puts on a disguise, and attacks Makoto. To where Kyoko enters the room as he's about to attack. Kyoko intervenes. Excuse me.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't touch it.
He escapes, goes back, as the body puts it on Junko, quote unquote. The body, and watch as Toko kills herself. Damn.
The killer is you!
Maybe.
Oh, whoa!
Whoa! Look at my hair, it's so
the
rad!
ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually
I was thinking
the
that too.
16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
I'm also gonna be real with you. They actually used the comic
But it
scenes
wasn't
to
long
make
before
like
she died at the hands of
remake the
Monokuma.
scenes
In other words, the
in the
mastermind,
anime.
Oh, that's cool.
Junko and Oshima.
But sometimes it was like during trials or like after
Her
the
body
trials.
was
Oh, that's so
kept in a
interesting.
biolab, which had been converted into a morgue until Junko
Morgue.
decided to put her body to use.
Hey, sleep, little one.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and friend Kyoko, who proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Oh.
It's yeah, okay, then it's obvious.
Yeah,
They need to be switched around, I guess.
It's just one of those dumb mistakes.
Yeah.
it's that one. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Because she like opens the door on them.
Yeah, okay. Okay, because it looked like she was intervening, and then this guy noticed. Okay.
What that one is like they're running away. So
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to stab. Okay.
yeah, okay, go.
The killer
Okay,
is you! Meanwhile,
I did.
she wanted us all to think Mukuro was
Yeah, it's
still
you.
alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Gonna make a
Put
comic
on a
book
mask
after
and
this.
then attack. After making sure I'd gotten a good
Fluke.
look at the mask, she left.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
Then
Boogie
she put
boogie.
the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
What a sick person.
Wow, what a degenerate!
Yeah, I guess you can call me a sexy beast.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
okay. Whenever I first saw Mukuro, I was like, wow, she looks like a pretty cool character. I wish we could have interacted with her. This isn't what I meant.
She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. the one controlling Monokuma.
Wait, someone's been controlling me? I've been enjoying this Mondo brother.
The real Junko Enoshima.
Well, the jig's up. Well, Hagakari,
That's
let's take
the
that
whole
lead.
story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Nah.
Whoa.
It's more
Did we
code.
really
Are
capture
you
you?
broken again?
Oh no, don't say that move.
Yeah,
Don't say it's Morse code.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
Yeah, you fake bear.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
What? The stream?
Hold
I
on.
think the screen. Yeah, the
stream is
stream.
dead.
Oh,
Well,
oh, the stream died? What?
Yes.
yeah.
Now,
Darn it! What's with that timing?
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What? Did your internet die, by the way? Did your internet die? Did your internet die?
I don't know.
Okay.
Neutral, are you back?
Yeah, what was that? My internet didn't
Your
even die.
Wi-
No, that wasn't
your
my.
Wi-Fi actually. No, your
I'm
Wi-Fi
pretty sure
actually
it
did.
did.
I looked at my Steam. It was still connected the entire time.
Yep.
That was Discord
It's
itself.
the-
Like,
it's the
No.
Discord.
Well, okay.
yeah, my Discord died. That was weird. Okay.
Hello. Alright, let's hold up. Don't do anything neutral.
Okay.
There we go. Alright.
We so missed it.
We
so
missed
missed
the reveal. Hold on. No, stop this.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna show the reveal.
Okay. Yeah, let me. Yeah. Please. I was. Oh. What? Can anyone hear me? What? Hold up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Wait,
Okay.
did you show them?
yes, I showed them. Also, why you have Clip Studio Paint on? I think there's a reason why.
No,
I
I
think there's a
don't.
reason why your Discord is crapping out.
No, I always have it on in the background, like at all times.
You know what? That makes so much sense now.
No,
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
It explains everything.
but what about like every other time that we've played together?
Let's play Danganronpa.
Streaming is a whole lot different than just playing things.
Yes, there's a difference between streaming the game and playing it.
Because
Okay.
you're literally displaying it twice.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We learned something, and I'm not as dumb sounding anymore. Imagine that.
Were you
Yes.
able to show them the thing move while I was?
Yes, I showed the thing. Let's continue.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna go through this because I want everybody to feel the pain.
Yes. Oh boy. This is
Hey.
so good.
Here we go.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half
My cat
of
is
the
eating her
entire
veggie chip
world.
that he stole out of
Oh,
my
no, he's-
boyfriend's hand.
Okay, alright. Give him this one.
Okay. Can you hear everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yep. You're all good to go.
Okay, Ty.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, code.
Hey, Kodo.
Hey, Cody.
Hey.
We're playing some Danganronpa
Dongle
right now.
bongos.
Yeah.
The very end.
We've even solved
Finale.
the deed already. We will grant you honor,
Mm-hmm.
status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Okay. No.
Don't do it.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry.
Close your eyes,
I was
bro.
just messing
Okay,
with you.
bro. What you see, bro? Nothing, bro. That's my world without you, bro. Bro.
Oh, that's what.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a
What the
slow
fuck?
suicide.
Oh,
Bored,
comes
so
and
easy,
dies.
You know?
Kodo, shh.
Face!
We're,
Oh, she's
we're
so
actually
neat.
doing something, Kodo.
Huh? What about my
Unless you're
face?
drunk again, then that explains it.
What's wrong
I am
with my
drunk.
beautiful face?
Okay, then I think you
People
should
have told me
properly
I'm
leave.
cuter than 100 chihuahuas.
Well, I'm not drunk yet. I'm drinking.
Yeah,
That doesn't change it.
that doesn't change.
It might be a better idea if you join later.
Her voice. Her freaking voice.
I feel
Hey,
like
That voice was adorable.
this is the first time I've seen you.
That voice was adorable.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere. Where was it before arriving at school?
Ah, there's a bug in my shirt.
Got it! That's right. It was
There we
before
go.
I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a
I'm
magazine
gonna do
cover,
the same.
and you were on
So
it.
what's going on? Why do I need to leave?
We're playing some Danganronpa right now.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I guess I'll leave.
You have a
Yeah,
pretty
join
good
later
memory.
though.
I guess that's why
Okay,
you've
sure.
made
I
it
want to
this far, huh?
speak in this tone.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
Oh man, it's like night and day. Sharing tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
Huh? Oh.
Nani?
Are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped.
Photoshopped?
You know. Apple Adobe. Yeah, you know, edited the hell back with like computers and junk.
Oh, so they aren't real.
No.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along.
God, I
Don't
love
you
her.
agree?
She's really cool.
I don't.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a
I
different
used to,
person
but
all
now I
along.
don't.
I get that.
Oh no,
And
no.
Mukuro is
I
Mukuro.
don't want to continue playing.
She
No,
tried
you
her best.
continue playing.
But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Man. Deep.
Twins?
I know. It's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Fucking knew it!
Oh.
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we
Whoa.
were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Yeah! And I'm dumbfounded.
It's
What the hell is wrong with her?
It's Jun Kondo.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway. But if she was your twin, that means...
I realized Aoi also has the Monokuma eye on her shorts.
Yeah.
I guess it's the Hope Speak Academy uniform symbol.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
So charming.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Sounds like the science team division lady from EDF.
So, I decided to play the role of director.
Never mind.
And have her
Yeah,
join
never
the
mind.
rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
She played a pretty good Junko though.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What?
God, something really is wrong with her.
This is. Why does she sound like Renai when she does the Uwu voice?
Why is my hair harder than normal?
I don't think that's your hair. Also, I think your hair's still possessed.
If you planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
What? Huh. This wasn't supposed to. Why? Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
You're all nerds.
How can you talk like that?
She's so high pitched.
You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What?
Hasn't it
I
occurred to me what's
sacrificed
wrong
her?
with her?
That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectation. expectations.
Oh my god.
Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Oh my god, she has mushrooms.
Yeah,
That's why it gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
The screen's spinning so fast, the murder case thing spinning around can't even catch up to it.
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
See, I told you, Hero.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
And I thought you were attractive
To
at
be
first.
murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else. She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning
I'm an
your own
SCP.
despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
It's actually red.
Had that noble blood.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Wait, did they just get Jill's voice actor?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries,
No.
and yet
Okay.
here you are, yapping away!
I love this. I love that she's using Monokuma and the theme. That's funny.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
Damn, Skippy.
We'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Well, that's a
When the
good be
blue
direct.
pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that were stolen from us, they must be related to the motives Monokuma came up with, class trials, founding of Hope Peak Academy. They must be related to. Not the motives. I feel like any of these could be right.
I like how this song is playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I like the song playing right now.
Because she's imitating Monokuma.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay.
Not imitate.
No, okay, this one. Okay, no. Because I thought if the memories were stolen, then we would have motives. So it's the motives. Okay.
I'm not stole my memories and no one else's.
Still man, catch how stupid you are.
Neutral, we could be reading this, you know.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted me to gloss over them.
It's fine. Just
alright.
Hero's taking disappointing to a whole new level. Brain hemorrhage.
Don't worry, Makoto, you didn't embarrass yourself as much as Hiro.
Why does it always come back to me?
Okay, his motives.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well,
Jojo pose.
I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question.
Save Hero fast, just in case.
Just in case you pass out.
No,
I'm joking.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Betrayal? Theme for the motive games. Love triangles, human connections, international relations. Love triangle? No, it wasn't a love triangle.
I would say human connections.
Yeah, human
I
connections.
got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family.
They're dead, I mean.
For example, your friends.
They're dead.
I ruined all those relationships.
Look at how
and showed
upset
you the
Aoi
results.
looks.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
Secrets.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The second murder, the motive theme was past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax,
Another
relax.
30 minutes.
Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Theme for the third murder was greed. Yeah.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
American
Damn
dollars.
straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Blackmail, secrets, betrayal. Secrets, I believe.
It's either blackmail or secrets, so...
I believe...
I think, yeah, gut
I think
was...
secrets.
Yes, gut.
Ah, darn.
Son of a bitch.
So you're saying the desire to hide her mode, whatever.
Well, not quite. It's true that she kept a secret from us. What's important right now isn't that she hid something, it's what she did.
Shoot!
Angela, sorry.
What? Oh!
What?
Blackmail older getter. Oh.
Okay.
My gut was wrong both times.
If you think about it, that makes sense.
Okay, kill Sakura and kill one of us. Well, that's Sakura to kill me, so there's another.
It's only one right answer? Come on.
Okay.
Right.
There is one right answer.
There's definitely secrets then.
I got it!
Because secrets is already used with the past, and then blackmail
Precisely.
is,
You
well,
see,
with the past as well. But
Oh, betrayal of
once I
Monokuma.
revealed Sakura's
Oh,
betrayal,
okay, okay.
that led to everything that came afterwards.
and that sick video game spin-off.
I want to play that.
Anyways,
I really wanna
it
play
looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
I like how there's like despair lines on the white Monokuma. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist
hey.
in this world.
Kurosagi.
Playing some Danganronpa.
We're at the last chapter, by the way, so if you don't know anything about it, you might as well leave, or if you just don't care, you might as well stay.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
I love her voice on this one.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This
I
is
like
what
that.
we refer to as the seed of despair.
Wow.
Seed of despair?
Just
They
as
have-
water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
What?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
They forgot the tragedy.
Plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
She's really good at sounding like Monokuma.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
No.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
I like this one.
Really? Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
Here we go.
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame!
The entire thing just gonna open up.
Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
Oh, Buddha, no.
Soldier boy up in there. Rock me, baby, rock me, rock.
What the hell?
What?
What did you do?
I pressed the Monokuma button.
What does a Monokuma button do?
Where are the demons? I must reincarnate now.
What happened to everything?
Let's go. Continue.
Not Buddha. Why?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw. All of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Oh my god.
Kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
My theory?
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse no more. Because now it's time for the final class.
Oh god, okay. That came out of nowhere.
Alright, genocide sex memory.
Come on, bitches. Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but...
Wouldn't it be in the
that
notebook?
crazy, confusing video you showed us? I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
It was a really high budgeted movie being
You're
pressed by
telling
them.
us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Yes, we know it.
I can't remember. Is it all over? I mean, how can she show me something so completely incomprehensible and just say remember? Hero, Hero, why are you beatboxing?
Oh, boba, boba.
Hero, I'm trying to remember.
Sorry, the thing you showed us had a really, she showed us how to really catchy theme.
Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
DJ's took over.
Or whatever. When it comes to that crazy I don't understand a damn thing.
Except music.
What's the meaning of the footage we
Okay,
saw?
I think it.
Is this another one of your practical jokes?
Just making sure. Okay, no.
Oh, it's the pocketbook.
Yeah. Let's try to do the second display. I'll try the pocketbook.
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Ah, darn it. Felt like that wasn't it.
What?
Shoot!
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Is it this?
This is the
Okay,
end
no.
for all of us.
I don't know.
No.
Doubtful.
It is.
Choice do we
Yeah,
have?
Think about it. Like, you are overlooking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are basically overlooking it.
Okay. Okay. I think I know. Okay. Okay, okay.
Come on, bitches! Remember
Yeah.
or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember when it comes to that crazy I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Oh, no, what? Not that. Okay. Certain was that. Okay, then I messed up. Darn it. Okay, I lost.
No, you still alive.
Well, 8 seconds.
Come on, on, bitches!
You are
Remember or
overlooking the one
what the
envious.
fuck happened outside?
Yes.
Oh.
You want us to remember or whatever.
There's a reason why that hasn't been used yet. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the time. Okay.
Didn't even notice the time.
Debates could be closer.
Do you still think we could finish it tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're almost probably there.
Okay.
And besides, I don't think it'll probably take like another hour, maybe 30 minutes, 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your patience, by the way.
Nah.
It's Labor Day weekend, dude.
Yeah.
We can do anything. And I can even raid you tarot cards.
Is this really the end?
Nah, just kidding.
I refuse to give
My
up.
Hoger!
Endless Ahoge.
My Hoger!
His hair's getting longer.
Only the
He's turning
Ahoge.
Super Makoto.
Only the Ahoge turns gold.
Yep.
He's a Cabbage Patch
Come on,
Kid.
bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck
What
happened
the?
outside?
You want us to when it comes to that crazy, confusing, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean,
No.
you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody's remembering.
Oh, cool.
Actually, she might.
Durchwing your laughter.
Well,
Who might remember?
The other token, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked.
okay, I thought both of them were wiped. That's why I didn't think that.
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yeah, swap places with Yukuro.
Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko.
Somebody cut your hand.
You're the only one we can
Okay,
rely
got you.
Ah!
She does it right after Byakuya.
I got it in my eye.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Boy,
It's not very
came in
friendly.
like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh. I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
That's my first mate.
Oh.
Oh, yes, destroy.
What if one of the Monokumas is just Naegi's dad? Like, oh yeah! Let's get it. Because he's wearing the same white button shirt.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
Nobody asked.
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That was fast.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I
I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
Giant Monokuma Kaiju.
Either way,
See, doesn't the one in the front look like Naegi's dad?
most awful, most tragic
I don't know, man. they just look like Monokuma.
basically no time
Yeah, I want Monokuma.
No,
The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is a true tragedy!
Okay,
Oh, my lord.
that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words,
I like her voice is muffled since her hand's over her face.
the world has ended. That's the important thing.
But how can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Oh
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it.
Oh my god.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
She's breaking the fourth wall.
The disease. Getting bored so easy, I mean.
Pretty sure Monokuma has done that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So it only
like
makes
I
sense.
was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh no.
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
Oh.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Oh, Kyoko.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Oh. Wait, what? 2
Whoa.
years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth.
You're
And
all
the
legal.
truth is, everything is cause and effect.
Yeah, that's also
Deny that,
That's true.
Then you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Brain's too weak.
I don't even have a snarky remark for that.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. When we first came here 2 years ago, Lester suddenly remembered getting here within the last week or so. So the memories she took from us are life at Hope's Peak.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
You've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
This is so much worse than I could have even predicted.
I don't remember the last
I know.
I mean, this is what I thought, but I didn't want to accept it.
That's not possible!
Oh, so like in the game.
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it.
Speak.
Oh my god, okay.
Yep, there's a lot now.
Yeah.
Choose one.
Is this still on kind difficulty?
No, this has always been on me.
Could never lose something like that.
Yep.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
What's this one?
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
If 2 years have passed,
I wanted to see him fall, but now
how freaking old am I?
I just want him to be happy now.
Everyone's so conflicted.
We completely lost 2 years worth of memories. I don't want to believe it, but
2 years worth. I could never lose.
We've been living here? Hell no! I mean,
For some reason, you're not shooting the static is annoying me.
Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Thank you.
Yeah! I actually did notes and all. How about that?
I don't shoot all of them. I just shoot the one
There's
that's covering.
something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh?
The hero.
Why's my name written on it?
We're
I
drawing
found it in the
balls,
locker
crystal
room on
balls
the
on it.
second floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wizza, is something wrong?
What's up with it?
It's kind of similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Oh my god.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
Banana bread? Hell yeah!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Oh god.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
That's why we
And
have
on
school
top of
mode.
that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
Oh my.
Oh, and there's one other thing.
To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart. She's talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories. When when I fainted. That, well, yeah, I'll just say when I fainted.
I got it!
Okay.
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
That's a trip.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right?
Danganronpa is Fallout.
And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
Okay.
Huh?
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
Don't click the button. God.
Uh-oh.
Son of a
Instead,
bitch.
2 whole years had gone
Wait,
by.
why?
Well, what's up to
Why?
It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school.
We're gonna have to make a comic.
School life during that first year
I was legitimately
overflowed
wondering.
with hope and happiness.
Okay. It'd be kinda neat.
Gonna have to spell
Boy,
knife.
it was just the worst.
Oh, look at that. It's so
Spell knife backwards.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Monokuma played Despacito.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
I hate that joke so
The
much.
tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Oh, they all really want to get to that
this con-
sale.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had
Once
taken
upon a
so
time.
much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The
They were the
members of
main
the 78th
Tiberius.
class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
Headmaster.
The Prime Minister.
The Prime Minister.
Junko. Been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
I can hear him right now.
Yes.
He wanted to turn
tripping
the
the
school
balls out.
into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
No way.
That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say
Take
that
this
we
bagel.
were willing to live in this school forever.
And this bagel.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's
Persona.
laughable, really. He was
It
the
does look like it.
headmaster, but he had no idea.
I need to download all of this game, CG.
He had no idea
Yep.
that we, the
It's like-
ultimate
it makes a really good
despair,
background.
had already
so
made
good.
our way into
Especially
the
this one.
school.
Yeah, I love this one.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
Disgruntled Hina.
By the way, it was you yourselves who
Squint.
blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Oh my god.
Incomprehensible
Under the headmaster's
hero.
direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
Oh.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was the TV broadcast. Oh boy, yes. Damn it. Okay. Hijack. Oh, it's the green. Okay.
What can you spell the bird knife?
The final
You're talking
task.
about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the
11:37
murders taking
didn't.
place at this school, which
Channel
was meant to be a symbol of
11:37.
hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about.
If you tune into channel 11:37, it's just footage of Leon's beard.
Yeah.
Just his beard only.
The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them. Expelled them? I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you
Well,
guys to
now-
survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth. Full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Wow. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already! So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
Here are you, Dumbo.
Begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Did she just take a crown out of her pocket and put it on like that?
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right?
She's the speed of
naturally. Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean we'd
have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Rip neutral.
It's fine.
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear.
There goes that left group.
Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
Okay, so to get it straight, if anyone votes for anyone but Junko, then the Makoto's punished?
Yeah, Makoto dies. They live here knowing that the world is, dead.
Okay, and if everyone votes for Junko, then
everybody is gonna leave and, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Junko's getting punished.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me?
Sacrifice the Ahoge.
That's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys, it's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all.
Yep.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Sick.
This is it? Okay, that's it.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave.
That was like the random
You'll
voice.
have to go into the
guy.
world
Oh,
outside,
yeah.
where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Do you want to read it?
There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on the bed of despair, you know? That thing. The world is in despair. You are in despair.
If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair.
Yep.
You claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, and so is hope, I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We won't give up!
That is a big hint, by the way.
Yeah.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Gonna try something.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers. If I die, the purifiers will screech. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, What are you gonna do? You just die? Is that what you want?
Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see what this hint was. Okay. Despair is contagious, like you say. My own hope. Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
For the sake of time
that
purposes,
would be the end of Hope's
this
Peak Academy.
is obviously an absorb.
Okay, I was wondering about that.
By the way, the only reason is
Because none of this evidence could say anything right now.
Yeah, I was thinking a little on
in
the
other words,
sentimental end of it.
Nah.
All of you will have to leave. You'll
Yeah,
have
like
to go into the
the
world
same text as
outside,
me.
where only death and despair. So, what do you do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Okay. Then I'll try. Okay.
We won't give up.
Oh, it's quite literal, I
As long
see.
as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would
I
be the
would
end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay, then. Oh, okay.
Shoot it.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't
have
Doing
any
to yourself.
choice, do we?
Have hope, hero! Have hope!
I want to keep
I'm gonna
moving.
be the hero
I
in
want
this
to open the
situation.
next door.
Yeah, I get
There
it.
must be something new waiting for me.
You got this, hero!
So that's why. That's why. No matter what, I need to get
I
out
need to
of
get
here.
out of here.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters
is
own
my
gut
own
feeling.
gut feelings.
You don't have the weak hero.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Good going, hero.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Hina!
Don't lose hope
Don't
now.
lose hope, Hina!
He's into this anime BS.
It's so good.
Nice.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking,
At a time like this,
what would
what would Sakura do?
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say.
Yes,
Why Yeah! I've made up my mind.
And so am I.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers and the physics. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Don't lose hope now.
Yeah, oh yeah, Toko. Yay.
I don't care either way.
I don't care either way.
One is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. But no matter what,
Master has to come with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
that would be the end.
by the way,
The arrow's the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words,
as the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Kia!
Don't touch me.
Yes, I will do it anyway.
What's the matter?
Kia.
You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous.
Yes, that smile.
It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Oh my god, I love you.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Still a dick.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up.
Oh yeah, the
As long
music's
as there's
playing.
hope, we'll never give up.
Right?
If I were to die,
Yep.
that would be the end of hope.
Oh my god, the music!
By the way,
Oh.
the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
Dango Bongo.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers. And
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
if I die, the purifiers will screech to. In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Kyoko!
Don't lose hope now.
Stop nerd. Ow.
Ramen, think of the ramen.
Didn't
I
cut
didn't
the
really
noodles.
know my father, so I can't pretend
So I
to know
can't
what he
pretend I
was
know what he was thinking.
But
Life
even
sign.
if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly.
But
if
if
I'm sure of anything,
sure of anything,
I'm sure of that.
sure of that.
Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it
Perhaps.
be that? No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
Ultimate hope.
I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Is Makoto the ultimate hope?
And if that's true,
I think we could call you
the
the ultimate hope.
Yeah!
What do you think?
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't talent you develop, but I still.
Let's go. Let's do this. Last rhythm. Let's the time battle, dude. You got this.
Have fun.
Have fun.
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair! You suck! So uncool! You're unbearable! Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless! Suffer from despair. I just love despair! Suffer from despair. No. You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope
A
is
recharge.
joke. Who are you?
I can go load again.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. You suck. So uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross.
Yeah!
Damn, you caught yourself.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right into despair.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Nice, you did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Finally.
This is gonna be a deal.
What?
Get wrecked,
Yo.
Scrum. I always believed in him.
Look, guys, my points. I have the unlucky 69.
Oh. 13 69s.
Oh!
It looks like we've reached the
Yeah.
end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's give
put
it
an
all we
end to
got.
these trials. Put an end
I'm
to
about
the
to become the
killing
hero.
with our own hands.
Let's do this, Makoto. Everybody.
That's a different, like, symbol than the other one.
Yeah, I realized.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I'm not gonna voice Byakuya on this, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. I lost. I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
You still don't accept it.
Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use in trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Huh?
Please don't tell me you're getting all hot and bothered.
Yes.
So this is despair.
I'm getting that feeling again.
We came to despair 2 years ago, creating our incredible, detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far and fell at everything.
True despair.
The most ultimate despair.
What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Oh, she is getting wet.
It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair.
Oh, real quick.
Utter failure of my dream. No, no, get back here.
Yeah, get back here.
Okay.
Bum 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 bum.
I want to at least see this before I go to sleep.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
No, I mean, welcome back.
Thank you.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
But
Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat?
no. You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you.
That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear Despacito.
Please.
You have to do that.
Please say despair.
Despair.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope.
Yeah. Makoto totally seduced us over to his side.
Have you ever heard of the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Yeah. I taught him myself.
Everyone.
Hey,
You said that despair is contagious as any disease.
However,
But the same is true of hope.
Bet, nerd.
All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is.
Kyoko.
No, no, no.
Stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. Ew. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine. Let me just say one last. If you guys want to get all hung up on the world hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there was a very fine line dividing the hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope?
Of course, because we...
It's fine, it's fine.
Shut up, shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done, though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishing time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend on going through with this?
That was the agreement, right?
Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is the taste of that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful! Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th, I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
I got crazy eyes.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh my lord.
Yeah, look at those PNGs.
But wait! If Monokuma's there, and Junko's... Oh, they're walking off together. What?
Yep. Let's enjoy this. I'll listen back.
Wait, is it whatever? Is she just gonna hang herself? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh my god. First one. Oh my god.
Wait, why are you dragging me in here? No, that's what the part of the agreement. Freak.
This bitch is crazy. I'm kinda gonna miss her.
Oh.
Ew, Pepto-Bismol everywhere.
Anyone want Junko pancakes?
Still have the mono butter? Yes, we do.
Oh god.
Now we get Junko ketchup.
Oh no.
Emergency controls.
And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial.
You bet.
Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end.
Yep. And then we're at the epilogue.
Monokuma
Oh yeah,
had
and take these.
Wait.
Even after saying it was all over. It's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Epilogue. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall.
Oh my god, it's like I thought.
Shut up. Shut up, you psychopathic fortune teller.
Have you ever played this game from the West? It's called, I think the Americans call it Fallout, yeah.
We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. Except for Hiro. I almost absent-minded.
It's a really great game. I got my game card back at home.
Shut up, Hiro! This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo. Unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave.
To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Makoto, would you do the honors?
Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it for us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. Ugh. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that.
I'm 30% sure. Maybe.
Yes.
No, hey, come back. But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam them so far up.
Okay, don't finish that part. Hey, welcome back, Toko.
Finish what part? Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
It's all over. We're just about to leave the school.
What? Leave? We can go outside? I can star in my own spin-off game of the series?
Yeah! Wait, what?
That means me and Master can get married? And
yeah.
Give me a little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater order than anything I've ever encountered so far.
Anyway,
don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about.
Oh, Sakura's here. But, you know, in the end, doesn't even,
God dang it. I knew we
I think part of me still thinks, doesn't even.
Serious?
Maybe. When we get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie, I hope. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. Crossing fingers.
A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live.
Yeah. I guess so.
And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope.
Okay.
As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto?
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
I'm gonna need you to spell that out for me. No, you did mention that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togeon dynasty.
I'll go with you. I'll follow you where you want to go.
You
Don't
got
touch
it.
me.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
If they still exist.
Hey.
Unless, what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Oh, be right back.
Bye, person who's supposed to make my lines come faster, and I have to wait here in perpetual
Torment.
as I...
Can't speak without his click.
I'm just gonna be here looking cool and dumb at the same time.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Oh, he's back. There he is.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat.
She's the best. I actually adore her.
The feeling's
I get it
mutual,
now.
Makoto.
So that's what hope is. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world. I will become the hero. That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakuro's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes.
Hey, personal space buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
His hair is just growing more and more as he grows in power.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone on the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can keep moving forward. And if we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact.
What can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do?
Let's stay together!
We could probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Alright, let's open this vault door.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know.
You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I love him. I love him so much. Okay, Blood, I'm going to appreciate him.
There's still a jackass for
I don't know why,
Yaku.
but
Yes, I know.
I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me. And the others, I guess.
Spoiler, Toka's the one who wrote this.
Oh my god.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel
kind of strange.
Wait, what had you said, Moon?
God, that would be like the worst way Kodaka is Toko.
The ultimate despair?
No.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we
graduated? Looks like hope really is spreading.
And the
As long as I
automated
never
turret's
give
turned
up.
on and start shooting us all.
No, it's fine. I got this. As long as I never give up. Maybe I'll only shoot Hero. I have to push even harder.
That's...
I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead.
He says that as he shoots mine through the heart.
Okay.
The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future.
What a simple vault.
What a twist.
I expected to like pull itself
Yeah.
out and
What? Aliens! They're coming back!
Welcome to Fallout.
They're gonna show me
76.
it was really beef patties all along! What's wrong?
And that's it.
That's it.
Alright, Dojin making time.
Hey, there's many of those out there.
why does Makoto's voice actor's name sound like Makoto Naegi? Megumi Ogani.
So yeah.
Hey, look, it's me! Asuya!
This was actually
Masakaze!
Hold on.
Yeah, I like that
Oh,
name.
what?
I think this song was actually sung by the Japanese voice actor for Makoto.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh god, don't show me that face.
Ukubuka. Ukubuka 1137.
CG is so good.
So anyways, what are you guys' thoughts about this entire game now?
I'm in love.
I get to fight her in hell.
We've barely even scratched the surface of this series. We still have the 3 anime, we still have Ultra Despair Girls, and we have V3.
Well, V3 is...
Separate, yeah, but still, I mean.
Yeah, it's still gonna
I'm
be...
sad I won't be able to be myself anymore.
Well,
But I'm sure I can figure somebody else out.
yeah.
Danganronpa 2.
I'll live long!
Danganronpa too!
I'm gonna reincarnate into a Takula. That's what my next plan is.
Moo, you went into this desiring to... Oh, it says menacing.
Yeah, because... Anyways, what do you say?
You went into this only wanting to get me into the series, pushing me to get the game, but in turn you got to cool Blood and Renai into the series as well.
I'm gonna cheer myself and poo out of here. Nah, I'm doing it. I'm still here.
Hey.
Poo with
Thanks, Monokuma!
Alright,
Thanks,
so
Junko.
after we saw it, I didn't expect it to finish Saturday night, so...
Hold on.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, keep going with the credits. Don't skip it.
Yeah, I won't skip the credits.
Yeah.
It's a really good song.
It is a really good song, I love it. It's really jazzy. Oh, look at Mondo, he's so handsome.
I guess.
Look at our little Chihiro.
Oh wait, I actually have to show you the video now.
I miss Sayaka.
Okay. I
Did I
miss
save
Sayaka
my...
too.
Did I save my updated tier list?
There's that like...
Hey, look, it's Renai.
Is it me?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh god, it is me! Wait, why am I not wearing pants?
Because you were sad.
It's just when you were when Aoi was sad in the bedroom and she wanted donuts.
She wanted donuts, yeah.
I know.
That was... Oh wait, were you here for that one?
I think.
I believe I saw the cutscene before, but
Okay.
I'm still trying to keep in character.
Okay.
Take that, Orbish. I'll get you in hell. Would you like some sushi?
What happened to you?
Oh.
Yes, you.
Taika Yasuhiro.
No, he said Hagakure, not Yasukiri.
Alright.
Yeah, my bad.
The trial would have ended way differently if he said
There you go,
Yasukiri.
sound design.
Man, look at him. He's like a little cherry tomato.
Phoenix? Phoenix, that's...
What?
See, I told you, it doesn't bend at the
I
joints.
like how they implemented the game trailer people as well. What design, all those people.
Ryan Phillips, marketing director? Oh, okay, so this is the America branch, okay.
Yeah.
Western branch.
Yeah. Quality assurance,
Quality
Budensic,
Crazy Diamond, though.
Bang Boom Entertainment.
Bang
PC Port Team. Oh,
Where
thank
did
you.
you get?
Thank you, PC Port Team. Thank you, PC Port Team.
They
Thank
got
all of you.
Kiri's dad.
Oh, the sauna scene.
Yep.
Don't you love the smell of the shampoo?
I'm still alive.
Mondo butter. Tell me now. Split it
Let's go to my protein shake.
Oh, God.
Yes. And then Toko died. So, if you rate this out of 10, what would you rate it?
Me, I would easily rate it an 8. Like, okay, okay, fairly, I'd rate it an 8. If it were just me, I'd rate it like a 9 or 10, just because I love it and the experience it gave me is wonderful and something I never had before. But objectively, it would be an 8. Like, simply just subtract 1 because some of the things were sort of weird in terms of how you did them, like some of the points, and then I guess minus another point just because I don't know for fair measure.
Pause that thought.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
But
here it comes.
It's coming. The end.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
I'm coming for the bagels.
My hairs are sticking up in the back of my head. You feel it, Makoto?
I don't know what you're talking about. Easter egg present.
I think somebody's talking about us.
Really? What?
Okay.
Okay.
Now look at the extras.
Oh yes. Okay.
Because I think it is artwork gallery.
Okay. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yo. Okay. Oh freaking heck.
It's all like the artwork.
Oh my god, this is my favorite part of it. Okay. Okay, let's go do these. Okay.
Yeah, even though you can find it in the wiki.
Yeah, I want to download all this and add it to my the artist folder that I created.
Wait, he wears the same shoes I do.
Really?
Rat.
Well, I don't expect you to wear such. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Shut up.
Back out again.
Oh yes.
You know what? I'll screen share this. Maybe we can stop. I'll screen share this.
Okay.
So, I don't think they show it fully. I think they show it.
Okay.
Let me open up this. We're not gonna use that stream because I'm screwed. I don't want people to know what I'm doing.
Okay. I'm gonna catch up on. Okay. Okay. Sure.
Wait, what?
Oh, somebody messaged me. I'm like...
So, here is the portrait of Mukuro.
Oh, okay. Here, let me...
So,
You can see this one in the artwork thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Whoa.
She doesn't have freckles, does she?
She does. She does have
okay,
freckles.
okay. It's hard to see that.
And that was like the difference between this
Yeah.
one. Or this one.
Stark contrast between the two of them.
Yeah, so cool.
And yeah, and then you see
cheeks.
Oh wait, can you go back? Can you go back to the second Junko?
This one?
No, the concept. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, all the details.
The one in the middle left, where it's comparing like the difference between the Junko and Mukuro Junko. Oh, that's amazing.
Really?
That is so cool. I was only speculating that, but I'm glad I got it right. Ooh. Oh
So
my
they're
gosh.
twins. Interesting.
Yeah, all of this for the taking.
Well, quote unquote, yeah.
Oh wait, can you go down to the report cards? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, dude, I forgot to tell you. If you look at the report card, like after the trial, and look at Nagi's, it changed from Ultimate Luck to Ultimate Hope.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Fashionista.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the fake one, obviously, and then
if you want I can look up the real Junko here.
Did they make a report card for it?
No.
Okay.
Where's Junko in the
Ooh, that portrait with all the guns is so cool.
Yeah, here's
Spray.
the real Junko here. Like the other one, or just designs in general.
Yeah, because I always saw Junko depicted with Monokuma, things, and I never really got what that was about.
Yep. She looks cuter than,
She does
than
look
the other.
Yeah.
So does anyone mind if I post my updated tier list?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, go ahead. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so here's the final tier list. Oh, Junko's at the top. Very interesting. Oh, okay. The original Jun. Okay. So
At least that's how I thought it was.
Okay. So S is Celeste, Kyoko, Byakuya, Mukuro Junko.
Here's the group photo that they didn't add.
Oh. This one looks like weirdly older.
Celeste does wear wigs. Look at her hair.
Oh, she looks so much. She looks so good without her wig, though.
I look really happy. Wow, Fumi's really short.
Yeah, it's all 16 students here.
It's so good to see Sakura again.
Look, she's carrying you.
Yes.
Wait, where's Toko?
She's she's sitting next to.
She is. Oh my god.
She actually
Wow,
looks happy
Byakuya
too.
is really tall.
I'm looking at Master. That's why I'm happy.
Well, this was like in the 2 years, so.
Yeah. Oh, the
pixel.
I just realized that they're the same ones that they use on the doors. I didn't realize that the ones in the taking away animation is the same one that they use on the doors.
Okay, and then I'm gonna stop screen sharing for a moment and find the video of like the anime reveal of Junko.
Oh, okay.
Because to be honest, it got me more than the actual game one because how funny it was.
I'm actually gonna go take my leave now.
Alright, get that sleep. It's like, 7 o'clock over there almost.
Have a wonderful sleep, bud.
I'm gonna finish Danganronpa 2.
Take a break, please.
I will. It's one chant.
Bye, Blood. Good night.
Later, Blood.
We love you, man. Have a wonderful one.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let me show you this.
What a shame.
Okay. So.
体力自慢の姉という設定が戦場ムクロ。可愛くて天才で、しかも妹という設定が私。江ノ島純子ちゃん。
Oh!
I love seeing them animated so much. I love that. That's so cool.
Yep. It was.
Wow.
And
okay.
So
why couldn't she be normal?
Since you finished the game, Mitchell, it's time for you to have your reward of a sneak peek of what Danganronpa 2 would be like.
Okay, so who's okay with staying here and
I'm
watching?
okay.
I'm good with it.
Watching
You
the
said
opening.
what it would be like, right?
No, watching the opening for Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, what it would be like. I thought he said.
Yeah, the opening won't spoil much.
Yeah. Okay, so
of course.
Okay, both of you are good with it. Just
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Let's do this, man.
And figure out what character I'm gonna do next.
Okay. Let me
Same.
real quick. Let me do something else before we do.
Okay, so there's the spoof opening and the true opening. I'm showing you the true opening because the spoof opening is, I think you want to be surprised by it. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, what? You want us to be surprised by the
other opening in the game? This is the true opening.
Okay, gotcha.
Because
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. You'll see once we start the game.
Okay.
You know what? I won't watch it.
Okay.
So the spoof is like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna turn that up. Be back. Let me know, just PM me when you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Sardines! Oh my god, this is Ultimate Gamer, Chiaki Nanami, Sonia Nevermind, Akane Owari, Yoko Sanoji, Gundam Tanaka, Fuyushi Soda, Eric Wilson, Nagito Kameda, Marinida, Yamada, Kansuki, Ryo Suzuki, Byakuya Togami.
Wait, seriously?
Pardon.
Wait, what? There's no way.
I'm wondering about that as well. I've been wondering about that.
Okay, you can talk. It just... Okay, we can talk about it a bit before Takuro comes back.
Okay. I'm so excited.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh no, what happened to him?
I know.
Okay, let's get Takuro back then.
Okay.
Let's not talk.
Okay, let's